of 8. Start a new game. L1 button. Challenge level. Vertical list. 2. New game. Vertical list. 1. Challenge level. Vertical list. 2. Of. Accessibility presets. Vertical list. Popular settings. Vertical list. Image calibration. Vertical list. Audio calibration. Subtitles. Vertical list. All settings. Vertical list. 8. Settings. Gameplay. Vertical list. 1. Controls. Vertical list. Camera. Vertical list. Audio. Vertical list. Subtitles and captions. Visual. Vertical. UI. Accessibility. Accessibility. Hearing preset. Vision game speed. Chase assist. Vertical list. 6. Off. 1. On. 2. Off. 1. On. 2. Simplify puzzles. On. 2. Off. 1. On. Dodge slash parry time. Increased. Default. 1. Increase. Enhanced auto aim. On. 2. Off. On. 2. QTE autocomplete. On. 2. Of. Auto heal. Vertical list. 10%. 30. 50%. 30. Slow corner time scale. On. 2. Swing steering assistance. Vertical list. 9. 10. Adjust the amount. 9. 10. Adjust the amount of assistance added to web swinging. Higher values allow for easier web swinging while lower values reduce the amount of assistance and causes physics to have a greater effect on web lines while swinging. L2 button. Previous section. Vibration setting. Vertical list. 14. Functional. Experiential. 1. None. 3. Experience. Vibration intensity. Vertical list. 15. 9. 10. Adjust the overall intensity. Adaptive triggers. Vertical list. 16. Of. 94. Selector locked. On. 2. Of. 2. Invert look control. Repeated button presses. Vertical list. 18. Of. Hold. 2. Taps. 1. Of. Hold. 2. Of. Taps. 1. Continuous dodge. Vertical list. On. 2. Swing slash parkour mode. Vertical list. Toggle. 2. Of. Hold. 1. A mode. Vertical list. 20. Melee mode. Vertical list. UI holds. Vertical list. 23. Of. 94. Select toggle. 2. Hold. 1. Touchpad in combat. Vertical list. Off. 1. On. 2. Of. 2. Web shooter burst. Touchpad in combat. Vertical list. 24. Off. On. 2. Of. 2. Turn off to disable access to the touchpad menu during combat. L2 button. Previous section. R2 button. Web shooter burst. Vertical list. On. 2. Invert web wings control. Vertical list. 26. X-axis. 3. Y-axis. Air trick mode. Vertical list. Toggle. Auto. Hold. Motion sensor aiming. Vertical list. On. 2. Off. Motion sensor sensitivity. Vertical list. Motion sensor. Look at waypoint. Vertical list. 31. Of. On scan. 2. Of. 2. Off. 1. On scan. 2. Of. 2. Automatically turns the camera towards the objective waypoint on scan. L2 button. Previous section. R2 button. Off. On scan. Camera follow. Vertical list. Fast. 2. Off. 3. On. 1. Fast. 2. Combat. Camera follow. On. Fast. 2. Of. 3. The camera rotates more aggressively to face the direction of travel when swinging or running. L2 button. Combat camera. Vertical list. Off. 1. On. 2. Full screen effects. Vertical list. Aim arc color. Vertical list. Target arc color. Camera shake. Motion blur. Vertical list. Center dot. Center dot color. Depth of field. Chromatic aberration. Film grain. UI parallaxing. Look sensitivity. Vertical. Web line bending. Vertical aim sensitivity. Swing camera motion. Narrated ASL. Vertical list. On. 2. Screen reader enabled. Vertical list. Screen.
Hello everyone, my name is Victor Dima. I'm a totally blind gaming journalist, accessibility advocate, consultant, and tester. Today we are taking a quick look, I think, at the spring update for Marvel Spider-Man 2 from Insomnia Games and PlayStation. Because this update introduces a lot of accessibility features, including menu narration, audio descriptions, and some other cool stuff, like specific sound that will play when camera faces the objective. I will showcase that to you in just a few minutes. Let me enable the screen reader again. By the way, I love it. It sounds great. It's not slow, it's not fast, it's just perfect right now. Okay, turning it on, and we will continue through this menu. And after that, we are going to do my standard accessibility overview. If you like the video, please subscribe to the channel, leave a thumbs up, and find me everywhere on the web. Just search for Victor Dima Blind Journalist. From now on, just enjoy the video.
Screen reader enabled. Screen reader volume. Vertical list. 51. Repeat delay time. Vertical list. Repeat delay scale. Vertical list. 53. Of. Voice boost. Vertical list. 54. On. 2. Audio descriptions enabled. Vertical. On. 2. Of. 2. Enable an audio off. 1. On. 2. Audio off. On. 2. Of. 2. Enable an audio track that describes key visuals and action during cinematics. Audio off. 1. On. Audio descriptions volume. Vertical list. 56. Of. 94. Slider. 5. Adjust the volume of mono audio. High frequency cutoff. Notch frequency. Low frequency cutoff. POI audio indicator. Vertical list. 62. Of. 94.
This one is
Selector.
super
Off.
interested to listen.
On. 2. Of. 2. Enable spatialized sound effects for POIs from your audio output device.
Point of interest.
Custom waypoints are
Okay.
prioritized, but if none is selected, it prioritizes main story POIs. Volume is controlled by the UI volume slider. L2 button. Previous section. R2 button. Next. Subtitles. Vertical list. 63. Of. Off. 1. On. Subtitle size. Large. 2. Standard. 1. Large. Subtitle color. Vertical. Subtitle back.
Let me go back
Notch
to the
frequency. Notch.
UI.
Mono audio. Voice boost. Repeat delay. Screen reader. Screen. Narrated. Swing camera. Aim sensitive. Web line. Look sensitive. UI pair. Film grain. Vertical. Chroma. Depth of. Centered. Depth.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back there.
High frequency cutoff. Subtitles. Subtitle. Captions. Caption size. Captions. Vertical list. 60. On. 2. Of. 2. Display caption size. Vertical. Large. 2. Standard. Caption color. Vertical list. Caption background. Caption background. In world text translations. Vertical list. 74. Of. Other languages. 2. Off. 1. All languages. 3. Emphasis text color. Vertical list. Icon and prompt size. Vertical. High contrast outline friendly. Vertical list. High contrast outline enemy. High contrast preset. Vertical. Hero shader. Vertical list. Ally shader. Vertical. NPC shader. Enemy shader. Basic enemy shader. Vertical list. 84.
Being
Of.
totally blind,
Range
these
enemy
things
shader.
won't
Vertical
help
list.
me, but there are a lot
85.
of
Of.
stuff
94.
that will
Advanced enemy shader. Vertical. Menace
help
enemy shader.
those with
Vertical list.
low
Boss
vision
shader.
and
Vertical
limited
list. Age.
vision.
Story critical shader. Combat interactable. Collectible shader. High contrast background. High contrast perfect op. Hearing preset. Vertical. Motion sensitivity motor. Vision. Game speed. Chase assist. Vertical. Simple. Dodge slide. Enhanced auto. QTE autocomplete. Vertical list. Settings. Accessibility. Shortcut 1. Vertical. Shortcut 2. Vertical. Gameplay. Vertical list. Controls. Gameplay. Gameplay settings. Challenge level. Vertical list. 1. Friendly. 2. Friendly neighborhood. Spectacular. Friendly neighbor. Challenge level modifiers. Vertical list. 2. Of. 17. Enemy health. Vertical list. 3. Spectacular. 4. Friendly neighborhood. Enemy damage. Vertical. Stealth awareness. Vertical list. Settings. Gameplay. Controls. Vertical list. Camera. Vertical list. Audio. Audio settings. Volume. Vertical list. Global volume. Vertical volume. Global music volume. 9. 8. 7. Speech volume. Vertical list. UI volume. Vertical list. 5. Sound effects volume. 9. 8. 7. Audio output. Vertical list. 7. Of. 36. Expand audio output device. Vertical list. 8. Of. 36. Select midnight mode. Vertical 3D audio. Vertical list. 10. Of. 36. Selector locked. On. 2. Of. Mono audio. Wireless controller speaker. Controller speaker mode. Vertical list. Functional. Experiential. 1. Of. 3. Plays
Okay,
remote settings.
I think
Audio.
this was
Vertical
all
list.
that
Initial
needed to
setup. All
change.
settings. New game. Vertical list. 1. Of. Challenge level. New game. Previously on. Would you like to watch a recap of the events leading up to this moment?
Would we? No.
Previous Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Press cross button to start.
Text appears 2 years ago. In a lab, a young white man, Harry, stares at a green containment tank. An older white man approaches wearing a lab coat with an empty right sleeve. He leaves as Norman Osborn approaches wearing a sharp pinstripe suit.
We're ready. Are you good?
Promise me something.
Anything.
If this doesn't work, take me out.
It'll work.
I don't have a lot of time left. I want a chance to say goodbye.
Norman gently touches Harry's cheek. Tendrils writhe inside the containment tank.
I'm not going to lose you.
His hand remains in place.
I will never let you go.
Black tendrils snake from Norman's suit collar to choke Harry. Harry opens his eyes. He's suspended inside the green tank, limbs bound by black tendrils. Shutters close over the glass.
I absolutely love the haptics.
Text, present day. Miles, a black teen with high-top locks, sits in a classroom. He scoffs at a college application on his laptop. Other students mill in and sit down.
We have a bell for a reason?
An Asian boy wearing a bucket hat, Genki, gives Miles a fist bump. Miles signs "What's up" to Haley, a black girl with a short afro.
I'm here!
Peter, a white man with short brown hair, bursts in.
Good morning, class. We have a new teacher joining us today.
A sharply dressed black woman looks pointedly at her watch as she leaves.
Hi. My name's Pete, Mr. Parker. And we are all very lucky today, because this is physics class, and physics is awesome.
Miles points to his neck. Peter adjusts his collar to conceal his spider suit.
Ever wonder how some insects and birds, reptiles can just run right across a pond? 2 words. Surface tension. Bathroom? Okay.
Miles shoots to his feet and stiffly leaves the classroom. Sand flutters in through an open window.
Now, surface tension is all about cohesion. Okay? Now, in equation form, surface tension, gamma, can be calculated as the force exerted parallel to the surface of a liquid,
A student closes the window.
F, divided by the length, L, of the line over which the force acts. Can anybody...
Miles returns.
I need your help. Mr. Morales, is it? Are you sure this isn't something you can handle yourself? I'm sure. Okay, class. Read chapter 4 or 5 or whatever. Miles, I need this job. If the principal comes back and sees I'm gone, I'm gonna get fired.
I know, but you gotta see this.
Peter follows Miles into a stairwell. Together, they vault and swing up the landings using webs shot from their wrists. They burst onto the rooftop. Miles points.
Marco, why today?
Huge dust clouds obscure downtown.
I'm so getting fired.
Miles and Peter jog along the rooftop, shedding their clothing and tugging on masks. They now wear form-fitting spider suits. Peter, in blue and red, leaps off the building with a front tuck. Miles, in red and black, performs an aerial.
Hold R2 button, swing.
Hold R2
R2
button to
button.
swing.
Hold R2 button,
Principal
swing.
Evans already hates me for being late
Hold
this morning.
R2 button,
Bro,
swing.
I told you to be on
Cross
time.
button, jump, then
It's
hold
fine.
R2
We'll be
button,
back before
swing.
we know it.
Good, because I have my college application review with the school counselor.
Release R2 button.
Oh, you finished your
Hold
essay?
R2 button,
Haven't
swing.
started.
Oh,
Cross button,
well,
jump,
let's
then
get
hold
to the
R2
city and
button,
take care of
swing.
Marco quick then.
Release R2 button. Hold R2 button, swing. Cross button, jump, then hold R2 button, swing. Hold R2 button, swing. Hold R2 button, swing.
Hey,
Cross
MJ.
button, webs
Hey
up.
guys, you might want to get downtown fast.
Swinging through
Cross
Brooklyn.
button, webs up.
Jameson have you on the ground for the bugle?
Still can't
Cross
believe
button,
old Triple
jump,
J
then
is your new
hold
boss.
R2 button, swing.
Really loving the new regime.
You'll whip him into shape in no time.
Cross button, jump,
So what's
then
up with
hold
Marco?
R2 button, swing.
Been years since our last showdown.
Cross button,
According to
webs up.
witnesses, he was running down Broadway yelling nonsense. They say he seemed angry and paranoid, delusional. He just exploded.
Hear this, I'm pressing
Hopefully we can
R3.
calm him down.
I've seen people lose control like this. Be
This,
careful.
I'm
Good thing
holding,
there are
I'm
two
pressing
Spider-Men
R3,
now.
Good luck.
and the camera
Thanks,
just moves
MJ.
towards that
Might
objective.
need the new tech we've been cooking up too.
No way. They're
Hold
untested.
R2 button, cross button,
Barely
swing, jump.
prototypes.
But you brought him, right?
No comment.
Cross button, jump.
Okay.
Leaving mission. You're leaving the mission area.
Okay, I'm leaving the mission area. Press
Cross
X to
button,
return to
jump.
the mission.
Hold R2 button, cross button, swing, jump. Leaving mission. You're leaving the mission area. Please head back. Cross button, jump. Cross button, jump. Hold R2 button, cross button, swing, jump.
I'm curious if I'm stuck or not. Let's see. Weird that I got stuck here.
Resume. Vertical. Restart last.
I'm gonna restart the checkpoint.
According to witnesses, he was running down Broadway yelling nonsense. They say he seemed angry and paranoid, delusional. He just exploded.
Man, hopefully we can
Hold
calm him
R2
down.
button. Cross button.
I've seen
Swing
people
jump.
lose control like this. Be careful.
Good thing there are two Spider-Men now.
Might need the new tech we've been
Hold
cooking
R2
up
button.
too.
Cross button.
No
Swing
way.
jump.
They're untested. Barely prototypes.
But you brought him, right?
No comment.
Good luck.
Look out!
Circle button. Dodge.
You okay?
Yeah.
There was
But I
a
think we
bug
found
there
it.
where I was before.
Marco!
What the? That's
Circle
Sandman?
button. Dodge.
MJ wasn't kidding.
Dodge.
We gotta help him before he hurts someone. Or himself.
Circle button. Dodge.
That arm looks dangerous.
Circle button. Dodge. Hold L1 button. R1 button. Throw
Maybe
object.
he's hungry. Should toss
L1
the big guy a
L1 button.
snack.
Circle button. Dodge. L1 button. R1 button.
Open. He's really lost at this time. We gotta stop him. Quick.
Circle button. Dodge.
What's the
Down
plan?
directional button.
Keep him
No.
busy. I got an idea.
Triangle button. Triangle button. Web strike. Triangle button. Zip to
Oh,
target.
crap.
Peter kicks and embeds into sand giant Marco's nose. Marco snatches him, then crushes him.
Still angry after all these years, Marco? You should try yoga.
Marco snarls and hurls the unharmed Peter toward an office building. Peter tumbles through a window.
Must be more of a Pilates guy.
Peter dodges a grab.
Left
That was
stick
your
up
idea?
plus R2
Never
button.
said it was a
Sprint.
good one. It was supposed to be a normal day. Teach
Left stick up
physics,
plus
have
R2
awkward
button.
conversations in the teacher's lounge.
Peter dodges a grab.
Left
was
stick
your
up
idea?
plus R2
Never
button.
said it was
Sprint.
a good one. It was supposed to be a normal day. Teach
Left stick up
physics,
plus
have
R2
awkward
button.
conversations in the teacher's lounge.
He swings past fleeing civilians.
Use the stairs, everyone!
He catches a man.
Gotcha.
Hold R2 button. Swing.
Spider-Man! Think you can sign for this delivery? It's coming in hot!
Hold R2
I'm
button.
there.
Swing.
Peter tosses him.
I got him!
Marco punches Peter. From sand piles nearby, humanoid forms rise up.
Mini Marcos? I wish I could do that.
Peter dusts himself off.
Square button. Attack.
Set Mr. Airstick down.
Triangle button.
But
Web
not
strike.
before he barfed on my suit.
He's not the only one. Sandman just puked out some new friends.
What the? He can do that?
Apparently. Need you now.
Mr. Parker,
I'm sorry, who's this?
Principal Evans.
Of course, Principal
All
F.
students have evacuated their classrooms. Where are you?
Sand minions pile on.
Mr. Parker!
I just forgot. something in my car!
Metal spider arms fling them.
What was that?
Nothing! I'm just...
L1 button plus square button spider barrage. Attack and defense recharge abilities like spider barrage. Once fully recharged, they can be used again. Press cross button to continue.
It worked? I mean, I'm just running back right now!
Get back here and supervise your students, or else.
That does not sound good!
L1 button plus square button spider barrage.
Almost there. How you holding up?
Miles? Principal Evans called.
Oh, man, am I getting expelled?
Hey, you're just cutting class! I abandoned students during a citywide emergency!
Yeah, you're screwed.
Marco's giant sand arm punches through a wall to grab Peter. From its wrist, sand humanoid Marco emerges.
Sandman!
I always hated that name.
I know you're angry at me!
This has nothing to do with you. Leave me alone!
Marco glances at a dripping pipe.
I want to help you. But it's gonna hurt first.
Peter yanks the pipe above Marco. Water pours over them. Marco writhes back into the arm, which retracts from the building. Peter leaps after it, but giant Marco spikes him to the ground. Arms rise from sand to ensnare Peter. His head disappears beneath its surface, followed by his reaching hand. Miles grabs him while swinging past.
Guess he wasn't happy to reconnect.
Yeah, he's not really the nostalgic type.
Let me go, or I'll kill you.
He's not listening. We gotta turn it up a notch.
How?
He hates water.
Hold
His shoulder's
R2
already
button.
wet.
Bet he's not a big fan of electricity then either.
Read my mind. Go for his shoulder.
Triangle button, zip to target. Triangle button, zip to target.
Felt that all right. We need more water, though.
I'll hit him with webs while I get Sparky.
I'll keep the water flowing in the meantime.
Hold R2 button plus cross button, then release. Charge jump. Circle button, dodge.
Dodge, dodge, dodge. The sounds are absolutely gorgeous.
R1 button, shoot webs. Triangle button, zip to
He's
target.
stunned. Take your shot.
Triangle button, zip to target. Rapidly press
Pull
square
up that
button,
bar from
strike.
stand.
Down directional button, heal.
Somebody order some water.
Triangle button, zip to target. Triangle button, zip to target.
You want more? Bang!
Spider-Man, watch out!
Marco grabs Miles.
No, 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 no!
He flings Miles across downtown, crashing through a building. Miles shoots a web with each arm to catch himself. The webs stretch as he strains.
You okay?
I'm working on it!
Miles slingshots back toward downtown. Marco throws vehicles at him.
Thought I lost you there.
Can't get rid of me that easy. Time for Genki to work his magic.
L1 button,
Genki,
R1
you
button.
there?
Dude, this is nuts.
L1 button,
I know,
R1
man.
button.
But listen, we need a big water source by Wall Street.
Let me check the grid. Stay safe, dude. You too, Mr. Parker.
Will do. Wait, what?
Triangle button, zip to
He
target.
knows?
Genki knows all. Plus, we were super weird in class earlier.
Knew I never should have taught at a gifted school.
I do not like this.
Triangle button,
Here
zip
it
to target.
comes.
Triangle button, zip to target. Rapidly press square button, strike. Triangle button, zip to target. Circle button, dodge.
It's working. Just need to keep
Triangle
it up.
button, zip to target. Triangle button, zip to target. Rapidly press.
This
Square
is for
button,
your own
strike.
good. Give him today's forecast, Spider-Man.
100% chance of rain!
Triangle button, zip
Got
to
him
target.
right where we want him!
Hold R2 button, plus, cross button, then release. Charge
Marco
jump.
reels and covers his face.
Guys, the water tank on the Matheson building should do the trick. We're talking 10,000 gallons here.
Got it. Thanks, Genki.
Miles sprints up the side of a building as Marco climbs after.
Should have stayed away, spiders.
Circle button, dodge.
Still think we got him right where we want him?
Circle button,
I
dodge.
admit I may have spoken too soon.
And he's definitely getting bigger.
Just keep climbing! We're so close!
Circle button, dodge.
The water tank!
As they reach the roof, Marco slams them. Miles falls several stories into a pile of sand. He looks around frantically.
Spider-Man?
The normal-sized Marco emerges from the sand.
I just wanted to live normal, like everyone else.
This isn't the way, Marco.
For a guy like me, there is no other way.
He sinks back down.
L1 button, plus, square button, venom punch.
This is getting out of hand. Pete, what happened?
I ended up outside! Just keep going up and I'll meet you at the roof! That water tank's our only shot!
Only way is up.
L1 button, R1 button, hold, pull.
Where are you, Pete?
Get back here.
Stay inside! Guess he's busy.
L2 buttons, plus,
It's gonna
R2
be a
button,
long day
zip to
if we
point.
don't get that water tank.
This is your focus bar. Heal by using a full focus bar. Fill your focus bar by attacking and defending.
Keep
Press
it moving,
cross
Miles.
button to continue.
I just wanted a regular life.
You can still have one!
It's too late now.
Let's see, here when I first played the game it was really hard for me to advance here, but we'll see what we can do now.
Oh, man!
Okay, it seems I managed to advance,
L2 button,
just following
plus,
the
R2 button, zip to point.
sound cue, which is excellent.
Finishers are devastating attacks that cost at least one full focus bar. Build focus by attacking and dodging enemies. Press cross button to continue. Triangle button, circle button, finisher.
Triangle or circle to finish. Okay, nice.
Why couldn't Marco just make sandcastles instead?
Triangle button, circle
Ma,
button, finisher.
everything okay? How much Pete?
I know. You're on every channel. I'm heading downtown to help coordinate resources and supplies.
L1 button, plus,
Is Genki
square
covering
button,
for you in
venom
school?
punch.
He is.
L1 button.
But I got this
R1
meeting
button.
with my counselor
Hold,
later,
pull.
and the principal thinks
Listen,
that I'm.
I can talk to your
Target select.
principal, but New York needs
L1
you
button.
right
R1
now.
button.
Coolest mom
pull.
ever.
And please, be careful. Te quiero, mijo.
Like Ma said,
Triangle button.
can't let
Circle
New
button.
York down.
Finisher.
As you saw, all the on-screen tutorials are excellently narrated, which I truly appreciate and enjoy. Because I'm getting the same information that any sighted individual would get.
Making it worse for yourself, Marco!
I don't care.
Triangle button. Circle button. Finisher.
Finisher. Let's finish her.
Wish I could
Triangle
just write
button.
about this
Circle
for my
button.
essay.
Finisher.
I'd get into any college I wanted. Or Spider-Man would. Right. Brainstorm later, Miles. Focus.
L1 button. R1 button. Hold. Pull.
How's it going, Spider-Man?
Triangle button.
Almost
Circle
there.
button. Finisher.
The water tank's ours!
Actually,
Triangle button.
it's his
Zip
now.
to target.
Marco hefts the building's roof.
Hey, sorry, what'd I miss?
He's trying to eat me!
Let's give him a drink instead!
They break open the water tower, spilling it over Marco.
I guess that you saw.
He melts and falls.
Did we do it?
On the street below, the sand swirls into a violent, whirling gust.
Aside from the initial issue where
It
I got
races
lost,
up a building and catches Peter in its whirlwind.
there was no problem for me. You can feel the whirlwind in the controller and in my headphones.
Break out the new toys!
The suit's last software patch wasn't stable, but here goes nothing!
Press. Triangle button. Web wings.
The web
Left
wings?
stick up. Dive down.
They're flying!
Web
But we're
wings
not out of
controls
this
can be
yet.
inverted in game
Marco's
settings.
at Pier 4 Beach!
What happens if he gets all that sand?
Web wings can.
Think he just did! Gonna need you ASAP, Miles!
Yeah, I see him all right. I'm right behind you.
Miles? Miles!
Left stick down. Glide up. Web wings controls can be inverted in game
What did I
settings.
just get myself into? You gotta calm down, Marco! Innocent
Web wings
people are in
circle
danger!
Button. Dodge.
You care about them, but not me. They wouldn't listen to Marco, but they can't ignore Sandman.
Triangle button. Zip to target.
Marco towers in the eye of a sandstorm. Peter soars toward him, but is struck by lightning. He tumbles to a destroyed building, chest crackling with electricity. A glowing spot arcs toward him from the sky above.
Miles. One and only.
Miles helps Peter to his feet. They look at Marco as sand minions emerge nearby.
Any ideas?
Electricity from a nearby antenna arcs through the minions. They each solidify, then shatter.
Yeah. Class is back in session.
Use a full focus bar to either heal or perform a devastating finisher. Press cross button to continue.
Class!
Full focus
Marco's
bar.
storm
Down
is
directional
generating
button.
a
Heal.
lot of
Triangle
electricity!
Button. Circle button. Finisher.
What happens to the surface tension of sand if you turn up the voltage?
L1 button.
Bogey
plus.
right.
Square button.
Like
Spider
when I
barrage.
shot the minis.
A+! You absorb enough energy! I'll shoot it right at him!
You want me to get hit by
Down
lightning?
directional button.
Can
Heal.
you handle
L1
it?
There's only one way to find out.
L1. L1. Left stick. Target select. Triangle button. Circle button.
Bro,
Finisher.
how exactly are you gonna redirect a lightning bolt?
Like you said! Gotta
L1
break out the
button.
toys!
R1 button. Hold. Pull. L1 button. Left stick. Target select. L1 button. R1 button. L1 button. R1 button. Left stick. Target select. L1 button. Plus. Square button. Spider barrage. L1 button, triangle button, circle button, finisher.
Now or never, Spider-Man! Time to move!
L2 button, plus, R2 button, zip to point. Triangle button, web wings. L2 button, plus, R2 button, triangle button,
Because we
web
promised to
wings. L2
protect
button,
this
plus,
city!
R2 button, web tunnel. Triangle button, web wings. Circle button, dodge. Triangle button, zip to target.
Peter webs up Marco's eyes, but is struck by lightning. He plummets toward the ground. Miles swings him onto a falling tanker truck. Peter recovers. Miles glows with orange bioelectricity as he swings through the storm. Marco swipes at the tanker. Peter dodges just in time. He and Miles land on a chunk of concrete being carried by the storm. Peter unfolds his spider arms.
We good?
Miles touches his back.
We're good!
From the spider arms, a focused beam of electricity strikes Marco. Splitting apart, giant Marco crashes into the river by tour boats. Miles and Peter fall from the concrete chunk and dive into the river nearby. The sandstorm dissipates.
Beautiful.
Peter and Miles surface.
I have sand everywhere.
Together, they swim for the shore using a front crawl stroke. On the shore, Marco is trapped in a cell.
Marco, it's gonna be okay.
I haven't been okay for a long time.
If you need help, all you have to do is ask.
He slowly turns to face Peter and Miles and shakes his head with a grimace.
You're the ones who are gonna need help when they come for you.
A helicopter takes off, carrying the glass-walled cell toward the raft prison. Peter glances at Miles.
Come for us.
The helicopter soars across the river. Text, 6 months ago. In a moonlit rainforest, a burly white man wears a black tank top and combat pants. Geometric tattoos run along his left arm and the left side of his partially shaved head. He kneels by a huge leaf spattered with blood. The man touches the blood, then carefully tastes it. He squints with dark eyes and draws a combat knife.
You grow slow in your old age, Sergei.
He stabs a shadow but comes away holding an empty leather sleeve.
A fate you will not share.
Another man appears behind him wearing fur-lined chest armor. He grabs the tattooed man's wrist, forcing him to drop the knife.
I've been in your shadow for hours, but you sense nothing.
He grabs the tattooed man's throat.
Pathetic.
He squeezes. The tattooed man falls limp. The armored man tosses him aside. His right shoulder is padded with a large animal skull, and his lion-imprinted chest armor is lined with fur that expands around his neck like a lion's mane.
I asked for an equal. And this is what you find.
Sir, perhaps a new hunting ground.
Several armored hunters emerge from the shadows. One holds a tablet up to their leader. It shows a holographic New York with bios for Black Cat, Tombstone, Lizard, and more. A smile tugs at the leader's lips.
Light the fires. The great hunt begins.
He turns, and the other hunters follow into the shadows of the rainforest. Before the moonlight, a title appears.
Marvel Spider-Man 2. Absolutely fabulous.
In a sunlit downtown New York, Sand drifts are piled high in the streets. Miles kneels atop a partially buried city bus, helping civilians out of it. He checks his phone, but the FNSM app is offline.
The app is busted.
He touches his earpiece.
Pete, you seeing this?
Through clogged streets, towering skyscrapers fly past. Lines of cars are trapped between sand piles. Construction equipment works to clear sand and debris.
Hold on a sec, Miles.
Flecks of dust fly past as Peter swings through another part of downtown. His spider arms lift rubble off a subway entrance.
I've got it. You're gonna be safe.
Injured civilians exit onto the street. Peter checks his phone.
Yeah, same here. Hey, Genki?
I know. The whole city's telecom network is down.
What's happening to the requests that are coming in?
They'll all get queued, but... Wait. I'm gonna try a workaround.
Work fast.
Peter nods and swings to an overlook. A fire engine sprays a burning building nearby.
Surface tension complete. Rewards.
Right before the app went down, I saw a request for help at Liberty and Broadway.
R3 button. Show objective.
R3 button to show objective.
L2
there
button
now.
plus R2 button. Zip to point.
Zip to point.
Cross button. Point launch.
What a mess!
Marco, what got into you?
Sorry. Sorry about that.
In the financial district following the Sandman's destructive rampage. First responders are on the scene working tirelessly in their...
There they are.
Triangle button. Rescue.
I've got you. Hold on.
Peter pulls a civilian from a sand pile.
You okay? I am now. Thank you.
The man stands and nods.
Spider-Man, Chief needs your help.
It's absolutely incredible that we have descriptions even in game, not only in cutscenes and stuff.
Sorry.
The Sandman has been apprehended and taken into custody. It remains to be seen what triggered this devastating rampage.
Spider-Man, got a minute?
We have more minutes than you
Got a call
can
with the
count.
precinct up ahead and the line cut out. We gotta get through to set up triage.
On it, Chief.
Okay.
L1 button. R1 button. Hold. Pull.
Okay.
That did it.
Mr. Parker, I need your help to get the app back online.
What do you need?
Get to the roof of the building on Worth and Lafayette.
See,
What's
you
the
hear
plan?
this? This means
It's
it's
gonna
a
be
little
hours
bit
before the telecom network's back up.
further
So
than my
we're
current
gonna create
position.
our own network.
That's a big job. How long have you been planning this?
Well, dreaming about it since 7th grade, but planning, for the last 2 minutes or so.
I'm just following the sound.
There should be a launcher around there.
What is all this stuff?
Environmental study by a new startup. The launcher's for high-altitude weather sensors.
And this startup gave us permission?
Yes. I checked with the head guy. Super nice. Seemed excited about helping out Spider-Man.
Should be something here. Come on, where are you? No, you're here.
Hold left stick plus R2 button towards a wall-to-wall run. Hold left stick plus R2 button towards a wall-to-wall run.
Okay.
Triangle button. Launch drone.
Okay.
Excellent.
Tell me what to do. You've still got that 3D printer built into your web shooters, right? I need you to build something real quick. Just sent you the blueprints. Got him.
Peter kneels and his web shooters print a spider-like device.
This looks like a drone. We don't spy on people, Genki. Oh, no. It's all opt-in. Just New Yorkers sending messages to the app, which gets routed through these drones, which I call Focused Relay Neighborhood Data Spots. FRND. Did I just make a friend? You did! 7th grade me was so wholesome. Okay, now, how do we get this thing airborne? There's a lot of competing signal traffic, so try to follow the path I marked on your visor. It'll give us a clearer signal.
Collect network data for bonus XP. Cross button. Launch drone. Left stick. Pilot FRND drone. Left stick. Pilot FRND drone.
The friend hovers.
Local network should be online. Let me notify the app users.
From her balcony, a woman types on her phone.
Reports should start coming in any minute now.
On the street below her, burly men direct box trucks. A friend hovers nearby.
We did it! Back in business.
Touchpad button. Open skill tree. Skills. You have leveled up and earned a skill point. You can spend skill points to learn new attacks and moves. Press cross button to continue. Skills. This is the shared skill tree, containing skills that apply to both heroes. Press cross button to continue. Skills. Each hero also has a unique skill tree. Navigate to Peter's skill tree. L2 button, R2 button to change skill trees. Skills. Spider Whiplash, an attack that lifts multiple enemies into aerial combat, is selected. Spend your skill point to purchase this skill. Hold cross button to purchase. Skills. You have acquired Spider Whiplash. Press cross button to continue. Skills. Earn XP. Level up and gain additional skill points by completing missions and defeating enemies. Press cross button to continue. Spider Whiplash. Purchased. 1 of 19. Owned. Description. Press L1 button plus cross button to lift enemies up in the air. Works on brute enemies. L2 button, R2 button, change skill tree, circle button, close. Spider Rush 3 of Spider Shock 6 Spider Shock Overload Spider Rush Spider Barrage Heavy Impact Skill Tree Miles 0% Venom Clouds Biosiphon Critical Venom Unknown Skill Tree Shared 0% Unknown Amped Set KO Recharge Perfect Dodge Recharge 10 of 20
As you can
Touchpad
see,
button, Open skill
we
tree.
have
There.
Triangle button.
Prime report
Web
just
wings.
came
fully
in.
narrated.
Break in. Triangle button. Web wings.
Still got work to do.
I'm curious if can I do anything
Map
here?
1 of 5. L1R1 tab list. Financial district. District progress 0%. skills 2 of 5, abilities 3 of 5, L1 missions 4 of 5, L1 R1 tab list, main story 1 of 31, complete, vertical list 1 of submenu, one thing at a time, financial district, vertical list 1 of surface tension, financial one thing at a time, financial district, vertical surface tension, one thing at a time, financial district, vertical surface tension, financial district, vertical main.
Back it up! Let's go! Come on!
A truck backs toward an open bay, which is full of guns.
We got plenty of time. Cops are busy with all this sand stuff. So let's clear this place out. Come on, load them up!
The thieves load rifles onto the truck. Peter leaps and lands nearby.
Smash
Hold
him!
square button, air launch. Square button, air attack.
Stealing weapons?
Triangle button,
Not on my
circle
watch!
button, finisher.
Stick to the plan!
Spiders!
Whose idea was it to have a gun club in the city?
L1 button, plus, cross button, spider whiplash.
I think I'm gonna start a petition. Replace all the gun clubs with something better. Like a compliment club. Compliments don't hurt anyone, and they're free. For example, you take a punch really well. Good job.
Yes!
Hey, I think I'm onto something. Less guns, more compliments.
Stay down!
Triangle button, web strike. Triangle button, web strike. Triangle button, web strike. Triangle button, circle button, finisher. Break
That was
in.
a big
Crime
crew.
stopped. Reward.
Taking
40
advantage
tech
while the
parts,
city's covered in
310
sand.
XP.
Wish I knew what got into Marco. More of them coming. Let's give him a warm welcome. Spidey style.
Gadgets. Stop crimes to earn tech parts. You can spin tech parts to craft powerful upgrades. Press cross button to continue. Gadgets. Navigate to the upshot gadget. Navigate to upshot. Gadgets. Spin tech parts to purchase the upshot. Hold cross button to craft. Gadgets. You have acquired the upshot. Defeat enemies for a chance to earn a gadget shot. Press cross button to continue. Submenu, upshot, purchased, horizontal list, 1 of 0, owned, description, suspend multiple enemies in the air, making them vulnerable to air combos or yank down, right stick, rotate, cross button, select, circle button, close.
Peter looks up. Several cars cut through the sandy streets and halt around him. Armed thieves step out and advance on him.
You're in our way! Yeah? It's one of my superpowers.
R1 button, plus, triangle button, upshot. Triangle button, web
Hey
strike.
guys, my app is still down.
No! Trying to innovate here! Give me a minute. I'll call you
L1
back.
button, plus, square button, spider barrage.
You think he's mad at me? Stress masquerades as anger sometimes. Just keep looking for people to help.
No, you
Triangle
sound
button,
like you're angry.
circle button,
I'm
finisher.
not angry, Miles. Just focused.
That's what my mom always says when she's angry.
Come on. You've known me for a long time. When have you ever seen me angry?
I'm thinking.
It was a rhetorical question.
Got it. That one time we were playing a board game at your place and you kept losing.
I wasn't angry at you. I was angry at the universe.
That's gonna leave a mark!
Triangle button, circle button, finisher.
So tiny and...
Swipe left. Touchpad swipe left. Open FNSM app.
Okay, the new app is compiling. I figured as long as we're at it, we might as well give it an upgrade.
We don't need anything fancy. We just need to see citizen reports.
Totally. While the patch is updating, we should widen the net. Let's check in with Miles.
Hold square button. Switch to Miles.
Switching to Miles. But we are 55 minutes in the video, so
Over there.
just a
She
few
was having
minutes
trouble
left.
breathing.
Miles, you busy?
What do you need?
Get to the roof of that building nearby.
Hold R2 button plus cross button, then release. Charge jump. Hold R2 button plus cross button, then release. Charge jump. Hold R2 button plus cross button, then release. Charge jump.
Here live in the financial district following the Sandman's destructive rampage. First responders are on the scene working tirelessly
Yo,
in their rescue.
you sounded stressed earlier. You doing okay?
Yeah, there's just a lot going on, and I'm hungry, and the vending machine only has those plain low-sodium table crackers.
Oh man, that sucks.
I'll manage. Hey, so I'm finally doing that app upgrade I've been talking about, with a little help from my friends. That's a brilliant pun that doesn't make sense to you yet, but it will in a minute.
So probably the video will stop very soon. Again, subscribe to the channel if you like it. And leave me a thumbs up.
Press L3 button in the air to dive and gain speed. L1 button, R1 button. Hold, pull.
Let me see. It's almost midnight here, so I'm a little bit tired. Cannot concentrate as usual, but I think we are making progress, right? Yeah, I think we do. Yeah. Do it above me.
Okay, I'm here.
There should be a launcher somewhere around there.
I don't see anything that looks like a launcher. Maybe it's under the sand?
Hold left stick plus R2 button towards a wall-to-wall run. Hold left stick plus R2 button towards a wall-to-wall run. L1 button, R1 button, hold, pull.
Yes, I managed to do this before the video ended.
Okay, I see the launcher. Now what?
You're gonna 3D print a friend.